Yeah.
When you're ready, don't let Harry rush.
Yeah? No, move out of the way there. Right, my proposal is for a music video for the song Delilah by Tom Jones. It's a song that I just assumed a lot of people would be aware of. You might not. It's more if you're a bit pissed at a family party sort of song. It's a bit like Sweet Caroline. Everyone waits for the da da da. It's a bit drunken sort of sing-along song. Everyone's read Tom Jones. He's just sort of an icon in that sense. There was a fear that the song's not, as I say, as well known by people our age, but I feel with the narrative, it can become more relevant. Like the next page, you can see that. So Tom Jones, as I've briefly covered, the genre will be power ballad, which sounds a bit boring, but again, it's quite a sing-song. The reason I put mixed gender 16 to 30 is because the narrative, which again I'll get to, is about a relationship, cheating, etc., murder, which again is a bit risque for a music video, but it'll be quite tasteful, black and white, suggestive, like shadows, etc. I'll put Viva on YouTube. Really, it should just be YouTube because obviously I don't have the rights to the song. But the way in which we're going to go about it is maybe produce the product, put it on YouTube, no monetization, and hopefully, should it become apparent to someone like Tom Jones, etc., or his agent, yeah, so to speak, then maybe it can be picked up and backed, if you'd like to. So the way in which Tom Jones himself describes the song is that when he first heard it, he thought it was a bit of a show tune, a bit of a, as I keep saying, sing-song. But the story to it is someone who's in a relationship. They drive past their partner's house one night only to see suggestive shadows in the window, realise that the partner's cheating, and, as any natural person does, murders them. As I say, this for a music video is a bit touchy, but as I say, if it's black and white suggestive, then hopefully it won't be as vulgar as what it would otherwise appear. Just a brief bit about Tom Jones, but as I say, a lot of people know about him, so if you want to skip that. The reason for which I've chosen this video is because, as I keep saying, for such a narrative-driven song, there's only a lyrical performance video, which is terrible because it's in like a studio and people are dancing to it and it's well out of tune, it looks really stupid. And as I keep saying, the story is so rich that there's a lot that can be done with it, even in a little 3-minute spell. Next. Social media wise, the video I just spoke about already has 6.4 million views, and I'd say it's a terrible video, so to get that amount it's pretty decent. Tom Jones's video channel overall 7.8 million, and he has 261,000 followers. But again, Tom Jones, anything in the media about Tom Jones, everyone's going to pick up because he's just well known. And hashtag why, because other than the word Delilah, it's the most repeated word in the song. Time wise?
Literally bang on.
Oh.
Why one?
Why Delilah? Yeah, because the song is a constant being question as to like the way I interpret it is speaking to himself but questioning the partner, like why have you cheated, so to speak, why would you do this? Not just to yourself, but us, because through him murdering her, that's end of her life, and in a sense end of his, the person that she's cheating with, etc., etc. Again, it's a bit heavy for a music video, isn't it? But it can be done in a tasteful way. Questions?
Out of all of your peers, you probably picked a more mature artist. Why did you pick Tom Jones?
As I say, sort of drunk. It's a song that's always I've been aware of. Sort of drunk and more family parties. Obviously, people aren't going to sort of blare that on their wireless speaker, innit? But the song, as I say, is quite a sing song, and I'm used to just singing the words and not thinking about it too much. But then when you actually listen to it, because that's what that Tom Jones quote was, is that when you listen to it, it just seems like a sing song. But when you get into the meaning, it is really quite dark, but done again in a tasteful way. I don't know if you want to play a little bit. Look how they dance, out of tune to it.
Turn it up a bit.
It's just funny when it cuts to the dance and it just gets done so.
It's like 20 things and he was like, oh, I've got to go.
Hence why. But you can picture like the drinking age is like, yeah! But when you do get into the meat of it, it's quite dark.
Questions? Any more questions?
I prefer Hey Jude.
Team roles.
Team roll?
I was going to get to that. Director-wise, I would pick Ciaran Erdogan because of my very professional relationship with her, obviously. I'm really comfortable with how she can obviously bark orders. Because what I've got to mention, obviously, the message of the video is somewhat of a warning because 9 times out of 10, someone cheats on someone, you either break up and that's the end of them, or Jeremy Kyle. In this case, obviously, it results in a murder. One rash decision can lead to like a world of hurt. That's actually and Ciaran's previous project was a carbon monoxide awareness video, and her F&P was a project on the dangers of being alone, walking at night, etc. So she's really good at conveying warning style projects.
If you couldn't have her and you had to have another director because let's say her idea gets picked, who you got?
Yeah, I was going to say, because obviously there's a conflict of interest. I don't know, I'm quite open to be fair, if anyone's on board for it, because it's quite a, you know, focused thing. Camera-wise, Tom Beasley, he's very good, he's got his own equipment as well, so obviously when he's relying on college, he's a good editor as well, so he can dual roles. But yeah, beyond that, I'm quite open, it depends who's into the idea.
Any other questions? No?
Oh, of course.
Boy, my hands must be dry.
I was like,
Right,
I always have a question.
last but not least,
I was
last but
waiting
least,
for it.